Thought you'd be out enjoying the party.
Just trying to work out if the next few days I'll save my bank.
Sorry.
Still the pain.
Yeah, Suze, I'm on my way. Okay, bye. Chris? Let's go to bed. It's okay. We'll find him.
He's only 13 and he's a good boy. Usually it's these older kids that he's been hanging around with and giving them stupid ideas.
Lindsay's used to being home by himself?
It's only for a few hours after tea. He just watches the telly and pops himself to bed.
You still working at the pub?
Chris needs the help and we need the money.
And his best jacket's missing, you said?
Yeah.
Well, sounds like the old teenage party.
What's your step?
Lovely romantic setting.
It's disgusting. How can anyone call this enjoying themselves?
I think a few mums and dads will find their alcohol supplies would have been raided.
Yeah, well, it looks to me like this party is over. We could always try back at the old dairy.
Yeah. What's that?
Lindsay? Lindsay! Oh, God!
His clothes are soaked in alcohol.
Lindsay!
I've got a pulse, but he's hardly breathing. Get an ambulance. It's okay.
This is Mount Thomas, 206 to BKC. We request...
His blood alcohol 0.3. 0.4 can kill you.
These older kids his son's been hanging out with, do you know their names?
No.
The alcohol?
Oh, he's never done anything like this before.
Okay. You stay with your son, and we'll deal with this. The doc told me something else. He's got bruises on his wrists and arms, and abrasions to his soft palate and the inside of his cheeks. That'd explain why the doc found abrasions in the inside of his mouth.
He's just a kid. Who would force this much alcohol down his throat?
Voice of the Golden West, 3SD, and a huge influx of people coming into town for the annual Mount Thomas Cup. And now, with his early look at the event, here's Brian Martin.
Thanks, Bruce, and good morning to you. What a magnificent morning it is out here at the Mount Thomas Race Course. A hive of activity this morning. Leading trainers and owners and jockeys from all around Australia gathering for this wonderful event.
Come on, Autumn Carnival. Off the sweeps of tradition.
Not around here, it isn't.
Well, it should be. Come on, boss. $1 a pony to make most.
Oh, come on, Joe. It'll need to be $5 to make it worthwhile.
No, not if we take 3 nags each. How did you go last night?
1 bottle of vodka, force-fed.
Any leads?
No, but it's got to be the kids. They've been using that place as a party spot for weeks now.
If that's the case, why haven't we been stopping them?
Well, they haven't been doing any harm until now, boss. Just scoffing junk food and drinking lolly water.
It wasn't lolly water they forced down Lindsay Nottinger's gullet. I want whoever did this foul.
Might get some prints off the bottle in the funnel. Someone's mum could be missing a bit of kitchen equipment.
Yeah, well, I'll get him off to forensic buck. You wouldn't hold your breath.
Any news on the boy?
He's stable, but he's still not awake.
Check in with the mother again. If she doesn't know who these older kids are, she might be able to point us at somebody who does.
Has he got a best mate? Sports team he plays on?
He skateboards, stuff like that.
Does he go down to the bowl?
He used to. His friend from across the road still does, I think.
Okay, what's his name?
Hugh Leggett.
Now we know why they call you legless.
Your mates pointed you out. Nah, they call me that because I drink too much beer, eh? Impressive. Awesome.
We've got something you might be able to help us with.
Do I get paid? You know, like the informers on TV.
You got Buckley's legless, but it might help your mate out. Easy.
Oh, we hang out, but he's not really my mate anymore.
He was at a party last night at the Water Tower. Somebody gave him so much to drink, he ended up in hospital.
Way to go.
It's a bad way to go. He nearly died.
Yeah, sure.
You should go visit him and see for yourself. It's a great way to end up brain damaged.
Must be what's wrong with my old man, then.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. You young blokes damage more easily. So you don't know any of these older kids?
Nah.
You weren't at the party with Lindsay then?
No, wait. I was at home. Lindsay came around for a bit.
You did? Were your parents home?
No, we were by ourselves. Doing stuff on the computer. There was a babysitter there, if you really want to know. My mum's, like, really stupid about leaving me home alone.
What's the babysitter's name?
Geez, what are you, the kissing police?
Well, I said you're on a break.
Yeah, I am. What? Oh, you want to turn too?
Get to know her.
Yeah, cool.
Unless you want some.
No thanks, didn't bring my gloves.
What do you want? I haven't done anything.
We're trying to get some information about a party that happened last night at the water tower.
I didn't go.
Have you got any idea who might have been there?
No, I was babysitting.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Yeah, Hugh Leggett, his olds went out for their wedding anniversary or something.
Hugh's mate came around, Lindsay?
Yeah, for a bit. Oh, they played some nerdy game on the computer.
And they didn't go out at any time?
The kid said he was tired, went off to bed about 10. Then the other one went home. Thank God that computer game was driving me nuts.
What time did the Leggetts get home?
11:30, half hour late. They were a bit drunk. Old man Leggett was feeling generous. Paid me a bit extra.
Exactly how do you kiss with a mouthful of gum?
I'd rather not think about it. You spoke to the parents?
Oh, yeah, they confirmed everything, except they weren't aware that Lindsay had been over.
Well, Hugh was in bed when they got home.
And they went to the Bon Vivant, had a couple of wines over dinner. They decided to walk back. That's why they were late.
Probably had an anniversary quickie behind the racecourse.
Thank you, Raina. Another lovely image. Were they able to help with the older kids?
No. Hugh's talked about them, but no names.
Maybe Lindsay Nottage can help. Hospital just called. He's awake.
The police are trying to find out who did this to you. Now, if you know anything at all, then you have to tell them what you know.
I don't know anything. I left Hughes. I was walking home. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very lucky, mate. Whoever did this could have killed you.
Lindsay, you must remember turning up at the party at least.
I don't. I meant to get home before Mum did, but...
I tell you, Lindsay, it's the last time. I won't be able to trust you again. And you know what that means? It means I can't go out to work, and that means we have no money, and...
He's having a seizure.
Lindsay? Lindsay?
What kind of seizure?
The kind you get from severe alcohol poisoning. Hugh, we need your help here.
I don't know anything.
I called your mum and got her to check the liquor cabinet. Did she tell you what she found?
That's what I didn't find. There's a whole bottle of vodka missing.
Wasn't me. Maybe you made a mistake.
Well, here's another theory. Sneak a bottle from your parents' cupboard, go to bed nice and early, your mate leaves, you sneak out the window and nick off to a party with him.
No, I didn't.
Your babysitter's none the wiser, and maybe your friend ends up getting a bottle of your parents' vodka fed to him through a funnel.
No, I was in bed.
Were you?
Yes.
Was he? Did you check on him?
We're a bit drunk. I mean, I just stuck my head in the door. He was under the blankets. I think he was.
I was in bed. Honest.
Right, time for a cold one. And it's my shout.
Oh, in that case, maybe just the one.
Okay, who else has for tickets in the suite?
I thought I told you no office suite.
Yeah, well, I'm off duty now. 2 horses, $5.
Good night.
And you still owe me 20.
Oh.
And here they come, heading down the final straight with steaming pastry, leading hot chef on the end.
Sam's in England for a funeral. The place is bursting at the seams and all my rooms are full.
Get them all out, folks. I'll have some of those. Half a dozen, thanks. See? Still think we should be charging?
I haven't got time to do the adding up. Can you pull a beer or two, will you?
No, I'm the chef. I've still got 30 mini pizzas in the oven.
You got Barford?
Oh, I had to do something, didn't I? The pokies are pulling him into the competition.
Well, it's looking pretty healthy tonight.
Yeah, I was hoping they're racing carnival at Sadmer Bacon. I'm just swamped.
Another beer, Tyler.
Yeah, I only got 2 hands.
I've got a spare pair if you like. I'm pretty nifty at the old pump.
Keep the padlock in the till. No, we'll be fine. We'll manage, won't we, Vinny?
Hey, I still don't even get paid enough for what I do in the kitchen. Over a year and a half and still no raise. Catch you later, Jim.
I better be off. I want to call the hospital, see how the Nottage boy's doing. I'll see you later.
Give my best to those who won't.
Yeah, OK, bye-bye.
What wasn't his shout?
PJ's.
Peach? You wouldn't shout in a shark attack.
Oh.
Vinny, can you help out here, please?
Small peanuts, uncooperative monkeys.
Oh, look at poor Chris.
I'll give her a hand.
Da-da-da, cavalry.
All right, Chris, where do you want me to start?
It's Boy in Blue and Busty Barmaid neck and neck with too much froth and thirsty patron looking for room on the outer. And laughing policeman's looking good with Boy in Blue beginning to fail. And there's been a nasty... Boy in Blue's come through okay and Frothy Top's gone all the way. But it's time. Gentlemen, please.
You look like I feel.
We're broken.
Bed. That's a suggestion, not an offer.
Night.
Jonesy? Thanks.
Jonesy? Jonesy, someone's in the pub.
Hmm?
Someone's downstairs.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right. Bloody hell. Chris? Chris!
It's my leg. It's my bloody leg.
I tried to get away with some boxes of grog. By the time I woke up and got downstairs, she was already lying at the bottom of the cell steps.
Cavalry a bit late, was it?
How's her temper?
Don't tell me to calm down, Tom. The place is chockers for once and I'm stuck in here.
Okay, Chrissy, so what happened?
I broke my leg.
I think he means at the pub.
Well, there were two of them. And one of them saw me coming and he just jumped the bar like a rabbit. So I threw the torch at him and I missed. And he dropped the box of booze and he just hoofed it. And then another one came through the trapdoor with another box of booze and we wrestled for a bit, but then he shoved me down the hole.
And you broke your leg.
And 12 bottles of vodka.
I don't suppose you got a good look at the intruders.
Well, it was dark once I'd thrown the torch. But there were two of them and they were biggish and they both had scarves around their faces and woolen hats pulled right down.
The doc says the painkillers should do their thing pretty soon.
Followed by the bank doing this. I mean, I could lose the pub over this. I mean, where were you, Jonesy? I thought you were right behind me.
I didn't call earlier because I was getting into hospital.
Yeah, well, it might have been an idea to secure the set.
So, what are you doing?
I'm just standing guard. It got a bit chilly, so
No, you can't be here. This is a crime scene.
Crime scene, huh? Thought so. Heard the racket from my room. I wasn't sleeping very well. It woke me up. I've got itchy hemorrhoids. Anyway, I came downstairs. No one was here, just trying to help out.
Have you moved anything?
Just a black label.
Why would you go back upstairs when you could cut the padlock and use a trap to the street? It's quicker and quieter.
Oh, not very bright, maybe. Came in the front, so they went back out that way.
Well, it does for prints at the point of entering into the bar. You never know. Might get lucky.
Don't you and Chris would agree?
Is this a coincidence? I mean, these teenage parties getting out of control, then the burg at the pub.
Yeah, and vodka seems to be the flavour of the month.
Someone looking to make a buck out of an eager young market?
Maybe. How'd you go with those prints?
Yeah, look, there's one on the cellar stair rail. Fingerprints are checking it out on the database.
I might buy some flowers for Chris. And she might remember something.
Susie, let's do a ring around at the pub, see if anyone else has had any trouble.
thanks. They're really lovely. Have you found out who did this yet?
PJ and Joe are checking out the place now. Is there anything else you remember about the intruders?
When I threw the torch at, bumped into the jukebox, so maybe Paige could get some prints off that.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Are they young?
Not especially. I mean, the one that leapt over the bar was pretty agile, but, you know, he could have just been fit, and the other bloke, he was pretty strong.
And none of them spoke? I'll get a vase for these, eh?
Thanks, Jonesy. They're really lovely. And I'm sorry about...
Look, Chris, if there's anything at all that I could do...
Maybe run the pub for me.
I do pull a mean beer now.
Bernadette popped in before and said she won't be back for a while because her son's still not good.
Poor little bloke.
Yeah.
Guess you'll have to sell the place then, eh? Oh, Chris, hey.
I'm sorry, it's just that it might just come to that, you know?
Where are we heading here?
Well, I've got a week of rec leave coming up.
Jones, you know the rules involving members and licensed premises.
Yeah, we can't work in them, but that implies getting paid. And I wouldn't be. I'd just be helping out a friend.
No luck?
More fingerprints on it than Kylie's bum. Well, well. Of all the gin joints in all the world.
Oh, this is going to be worth watching.
It's a shot with alcohol. How hard could it be?
Morning, piece of cake. It's a lunchtime rush you've got to worry about.
I thought you'd be at the track.
Piles and country track benches do not a happy punt to make. Why should I put myself through agony when I can watch it here on satellite?
Satellite?
You know how to turn it on, don't you, Jonesy?
How hard can it be?
I'll have a double scotch, thanks. Once you've got the telly sorted out.
Oh, that'll be $20.
Eh?
Well, it should cover the ones you nicked last night. Whoa, what happened?
We have a new publican.
You got to be joking. Oh, look, Vinny, relax. I've got it covered, mate. Yeah, sure. Just wait till the lunchtime rush. Vinny! Vinny!
On a throw. Thanks, Marky.
Awesome. Might be a glass. I've jammed out.
That's all right.
Back. Yeah, nice.
Hey, Jonesy. Get those lunches that we ordered.
Oh, Vinny,
Actually,
I wrote
two.
the lunch order for the station down by the phone.
Oh, yeah, well, a lot of good it does there, mate.
Can I get a light beer, please? Yeah. Second thoughts, could you make it 5 around for my friends here?
Well, 5.
Going well, is it?
What does it look like?
How hard can it be?
I'm going to kill Joe.
PJ, actually. Looks like you're under more pressure than that beer is.
He's right, man. You got the pressure all wrong. Try adjusting the valve.
Well, what valve?
Hold on.
Go. Take a photo.
You've done that before?
Yep. Worked in a few pubs in Melbourne. Just moved up here.
Hey, you got that cop, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, where's your girlfriend?
She's only 17, mate. Not allowed on licensed premises, you know. Doing a bit of moonlighting, are we?
I'll have that one and 4 more, thanks.
Hey, do you want a job?
It looks like one of your guests was in the cellar last night. A handprint on the rail came up with a match.
Meaning he's got a criminal record.
Well, we can't give you the details on that, actually. Jim Murchison, you know him?
Know him? He spent the last 2 days snooping around my pub. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could spit a rat.
Still worth a chat with him. All right, Chrissy.
Ow!
Sorry.
Hi.
Hello. Must be easier than we thought running the pub.
Who is running the pub? What are you doing here?
It's okay. I found you a new barman, and he can pour a beer as smooth as you like.
Who is he? What's his name?
He's 19, he's got ID, and references from 3 pubs in Melbourne.
Going along towards the 800-metre mark, the long and winding road on the outside of the homecoming queen, turning for juggling with smoke, followed by under pressure. A leap to the back, a burn in the hand, followed by waiting for apples, old dogs, new tricks, a question of courage. A long gap in the race.
Hey, I'm Mr. Fifth.
Maybe we can help you save some money.
Yeah, what's on the pad there?
My system. I'd show you, but I'd have to kill you.
Christmas '94. Not a happy one?
Not really, no.
They give you roast turkey in Pendridge, did they?
All the trimmings?
Yeah, theft while a servant, managing a pub, no less. Selling alcohol to minors.
Follies of youth.
Haven't been tempted to try the stunt again?
I've learned my lesson. I'm clean as a whistle now.
Then
Honest.
why did we find your handprint on the stair rail in Chris's cellar?
I've been nailed by the law once. Do you think I'd be stupid enough to burgle a pub with a local coppers drink? I came down, saw something was up, so I stood guard.
Not very public-spirited, but why were you down in the cellar?
I went down to see if anyone was still there. There wasn't.
Last night you told me that you didn't touch anything.
No, moved anything. That's what you asked me, didn't you? And I didn't move the handrail, now did I?
Well, it's his M.O. Stealing grog and selling it to young idiots.
Yeah, but why stick around?
There's a cover.
There were two of them, so who's his accomplice? Spider-Man?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out.
Well, he was pretty chatty with Vinny yesterday.
Vinny? Well, he has a healthy disrespect for other people's property.
That was a long time ago, Pete.
Yeah, she's right, and I need my chef.
Hey, you're not going to let your culinary needs get in the way of a police inquiry, are you, Jonesy?
We're out of brandy, man. Yeah, all right. Just keep an eye on things.
Hey, Vinny, a quiet word about the Berg, please.
Here we go. Once a naughty boy, always a naughty boy. What took you so long, man?
Nobody is making any accusations.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
Didn't know each other, did you?
No? Never seen that idea.
Well, you seem to be chatting a lot for total strangers.
So? I'm friendly. Yeah, and I'm Italian.
Good day. Joe, get down here.
Am I going crazy or not?
Not. There's definitely 2 cases of vodka missing. The same guys as last night?
I don't believe this. I think...
Our burglars just got smarter.
How am I going to tell Chris?
So we're looking at the same people who broke in last night?
Of course they are. They're pretty gutsy. Let's come back and finish the job in broad daylight.
Well, the only time they could have taken the grog was when you were off seeing Chris.
Yeah, well, one of us was here all that time before that, weren't we?
Yeah. Oh, this hasn't been forced.
Inside job.
So someone nips down the stairs behind the bar, undoes the padlock, opens the street flap, passes the grog out to an accomplice.
We've got 3 candidates, Jim Murchison, Vinny, and our new barman.
Nothing in the kitchen or the yard.
Nothing in Jim's room, just the usual luggage, laptop and some brochures about pubs and accommodation in the area.
Is that right?
Well, let's door knock these houses along here, see if anybody saw a car or anything.
Okay with you, Sis?
Well, someone's going to have to let Chris know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, don't look at me. We've got to run.
Yeah, I've got a pub to run.
I need to talk to a few
Yeah,
suspects.
all right, you pack of wimps. Just let me know if anything turns up. Might save the messenger getting his head bitten off.
I mean, if I hadn't have been in such a hurry to fight them, I'd still be on my feet. I mean, what am I going to do about the pub?
Oh, look, in a couple of weeks you'll have that off and you'll be able to give whoever did this a good kick in the bum.
Yeah, but I can't expect Jonesy to keep going the way he is, can I?
Why didn't you tell me you were in trouble? I had no idea.
Well, what would you have done?
Well, I could have listened at the very least.
Yeah, I suppose you've done a bit of that in your time, haven't you?
Oh, there must be plenty of people in this town who'd jump at the chance to be your barman. Ernie Savage?
Oh.
He must know how to pull a pretty good beer by now,
Yeah.
not to mention Merv Poole.
Oh, God.
I don't think he's allowed to work in a bar.
So anyway, how's this new barman going, the one that Jonesy hired? Is he all right?
Yeah.
Tom? You don't mean to tell me he's the thief?
He's just one of the people we're talking to.
Oh, Jonesy!
No one is pointing the finger.
We're just asking you and others not to leave the premises.
Great. I offered to help out your mate, and now I'm on the hit list.
And thanks for your cooperation in regards to allowing us to search your room.
Fine, like I said, I've got nothing to hide.
What about my kitchen?
Chris's kitchen? And I doubt she would have had any objections to us searching.
Oh, well, I hope you turned my veggies while you're at it.
It seems that you have a bit of an interest in hotels in the area.
Not really, no. Why?
Oh, just the brochures in your room.
Well, I'm travelling about, aren't I? I've got to keep up with the play with available accommodation.
Yeah.
You two know each other from somewhere else.
You asked us that before.
You always get to know the chef, Detective.
Can I get back to my roast? We've still got an evening meal on, you know.
Go on. I'll have a chat with you.
How confident are you about this new barman?
Well, he seems like a pretty good kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's only been in town just over a week. But we know who nicked the grog didn't do it alone, right?
Right.
And a week's hardly enough time to find an accomplice.
What?
It might be enough time after all.
I lifted 2 boxes of vodka. I don't even know where the keys are kept.
On a hook in the office. It wouldn't be difficult.
And we think you might have had an accomplice.
Oh, come on. This is crazy.
Your girlfriend, Lani, she'd be strong enough to do it.
I swear to you, I have nothing to do with this missing grog.
So, tell us about this half hour then.
When Mr. Jones was away?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. He's pretty busy. Not as busy as lunch, but a few punters, you know. I was the only one behind the bar.
Where was Vinny?
In and out of the kitchen most of the time. He popped out once, though.
What for?
I thought you were supposed to be running the bar.
It's quiet at the moment.
What for?
I don't know, a smoke maybe. He was talking to that gym bloke.
They both went out together.
Yeah, I think so.
Crap. I never went anywhere with Jim.
Jim?
So I know his name now. What, that makes us accomplices? Oh, I suppose you're going to arrest me, are you? Huh?
So, Vinny, you never left the kitchen?
No, I never said that. It gets hot in that kitchen, so I come in here for a smoke for 2 minutes, that's all.
With Jim Murchison?
No, I never saw him.
No, I never saw him.
Well, why aren't you at the track, Jim? I mean, it just seems a bit strange that you come up here and watch it on the telly.
I told you. Hey, the hemorrhoids are right there. I can show them to you if you like.
Not today, thank you.
So, you never left the bar?
Yes, after I lost $30 on Jim's Delight. Never bet on a name.
Where'd you go?
Oh, just a bit of a wander, let off some steam, gather my thoughts for the next race.
Alone?
Alone.
Well, one of them's lying.
Or more.
It just doesn't make sense. Aiden has got to be the one telling the lies.
I'm not lying.
Well, it doesn't hold water, mate. How could anyone get past you down to the cellar if you were behind the bar the whole time?
I wasn't there the whole time.
Ah.
No, honest, I forgot. I went out to move my car, put it under the shade. I was gone 5 minutes tops.
And where were Jim and Vinny?
I don't know, I told you. They disappeared at the same time.
That's not what they say.
They're the ones that are lying. Oh, and you know what?
What?
It was Vinny who told me to move my car in the first place.
He's grasping at straws.
Well, he could be telling the truth.
You're just hoping he is.
Why?
Because you know what Chris will do to you if she finds the guy you hired is the one who pushed her down the stairs.
Yeah, all right, but we've got nothing.
No vodka, no witnesses, nothing that links Aiden and Lani to the party the other night. So what's the story?
There's no bloody story.
Okay, so let's try this on for size, eh? Murchison wanders outside. You get rid of Aiden. You grab the key. You duck down to the cellar. You open up the street trap. And you pass a couple of cases out to Jim.
Scoot back in here before Aiden gets back.
You really think I'd do that?
I don't know. Did you?
What's Jim supposed to have done with the booze? He doesn't even have a car, does he?
You seem to know an awful lot about him. Been very chatty, haven't you? Very secretive.
Okay, fine. You want the truth? I'll give it to you.
Yes, it's true. I'm doing a guide to country pubs. A sort of money earner booklet, you know? A sort of poor man's Michelin guide. You know what, the owners know what you're doing, or they turn on the style. We did the same thing for city pubs a while back.
Hence the brochures in your room.
Well, I can show you the notes on my laptop if you like.
Well, it's a better offer than the hemorrhoids.
Yeah, okay, boss.
So, Vinny was giving you inside info?
For a small consideration, I swore him to secrecy. Hence the embroidering of the truth.
Well, he's not the only one who gets into a bit of embroidery.
Pete. How's the boss? Lindsay Nottage had another seizure. This one was bigger than the last one. He went into cardiac arrest, but we've managed to stabilise him.
Let's take him in.
I didn't take the grog, and I sure as hell didn't force feed it to any kid.
We need to know where this latest vodka's gone so we can make sure what happened to the Nottage boy doesn't happen to someone else.
I can't help you. You saw my references. I've only been in town a week. I don't even know where the party scene is.
Well, you're very sociable. Well, it didn't take you long to get a girlfriend, did it?
I'm cute. Girls like me. What can I say? Blame Ma and Pa.
I'll check his references again.
The publican in Melbourne confirmed that Aidan Wilshire did work for him. Same as the other references that I checked.
But
I asked for a bit more info this time, and he said that Aidan was 6'3" with bad complexion.
Uh-oh.
You did check his licence when you hired him.
Yeah? Quick look.
Good one, Jonesy.
So who exactly do we have in there?
Well, I don't know. But you can pull a beer. You can't fake that. Look, I just can't believe this. I'm sorry, boss.
It's not me you're going to have to apologise to. Get onto Vic Road's births, deaths and marriages, see if they can't give us a few details about our mystery man.
Haven't got it.
Well, you had it when you scored the job.
Lost it.
Is that right?
PJ, I made those calls and I'm doing a coffee run, so I'm taking orders. Damon?
No, I don't drink.
Damon, is it?
Vic Roads confirm Aidan Wiltshire does have a driver's licence. Births, deaths and marriages confirm he also has a younger brother named Damon.
Oh. Lost your ID?
So what? So I borrowed my brother's identity. Big deal. Everybody's doing it. Keycard's the works. You should look closer, mate.
Your brother's 19 and you're younger.
Damon Wiltshire, born February '87.
You're only 17.
Don't tell Lani, will you? She thinks she's dating an older man, you know.
All right, I think we'd better add to the list frequenting licensed premises and underage.
You little bastard. You realise Chris could have lost her licence?
Oh, boo-hoo, Diana, get over it. Look, I didn't do any of that other stuff, I swear.
What, the burg, the theft, the assault? Listen, if that kid doesn't pull through, you could be looking at manslaughter.
I've never met him before in my life.
No? I spoke to your mum too, Damon. She says he's been driving her crazy ever since they got to town. All-night parties, drinking. And guess what? He borrowed her car today without asking.
Unlicensed driving as well.
Now, why would you do that, Damon? You needed to transport the booze you'd already planned to nick.
Prove it.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
Where's the party, Damon?
Find out.
Oh, that's okay. If he won't tell us, I'm sure his girlfriend will.
On our way.
The party.
It's gonna be wicked. All that grog, huh? Pause.
So has this young smart Alex said anything?
Well, he thinks it's a big joke. Shoving spirits down kids' throats.
Got a hell of a gall. He fails the first time, so he poses as a barman and has another go.
Doesn't want to lose face after telling his mates to supply the grog for the next party.
It's going to be some party. They got a truckload of this stuff.
Ready to poison someone else's son or daughter.
Unless we stop it first.
Have we found the car? Not outside the Imperial or under the shade of a coolabah tree, like he said before.
I reckon the girlfriend used it to drive away with the grog. Distribute it at a nice price per bottle.
Yeah, but nobody saw the car behind the pub.
Doesn't mean it wasn't there.
Well, they got lucky.
Or unlucky. if someone else gets a funnel stuck down their throat. Do we know where Lani lives?
Susie and Joe are picking her up now. You never know, we might get lucky. She might have the grog with her.
Right, let's assume that Lani did go to the last party when she was supposed to be babysitting. Maybe she took 2 youngsters with her so they wouldn't blab.
Well, that kid here's pretty eager for approval. I bet he'd love to run with the bigger pack.
He might at least have heard where the next party's going to be.
I'll get on to his mother.
Mount Thomas 209 to Mount Thomas 900.
900?
Susie and I are at Lani Pools. Mother said she left about half an hour ago to go to a party.
Yeah, nothing here either. It's like a graveyard.
Okay. You checked those other sites?
Yeah, both of them. Susie just checked the rail yards.
Yeah, okay. Just keep up the sit reps.
Mount Thomas 900 out.
Hey, don't break it.
You know what I would like to break? Is Damon's neck.
I don't know anything about any party. I wasn't at the last one. I wasn't, Mum.
Well, we know that Lindsay was. Lani took you both, didn't she?
Hugh, Lindsay's really sick, you know that. And we've got to sort this whole thing out.
She might have taken him. I don't know. I told you, I was in bed. Can we go? I'll be late for soccer.
Thanks for coming in, Mrs. Leggett.
Of course.
Somebody will show you out.
And if you think of anything, Hugh...
We'll call.
That party's probably already started.
Well, I suppose we could monster Aiden again, see if any water sticks to the duck's back.
Someone I want you to meet.
Hey, if it's that Lindsay kid and you want me to suddenly be all sorry for him or something, you can forget about it, man.
First names now, eh? It's one you never met.
He's 13. Take a look. You tell me where. Tell me where the party is!
That's enough, that's enough.
Look at him!
You could already be up for manslaughter, Damon. You tell us where the party is before someone else dies, or you could be looking at murder too. Do you understand me? Go in easy. We don't want to start anything.
We need an ambulance! Mount Thomas 208 to VKC. Request an ambulance urgently to our last.
So, calling the field in now. Stop for a light as well on the inside. Diary entry is ready. Lady Good's playing out a little on the outside there.
Yeah, we don't have long. Ben? Number 11, not bad.
Not a bad attitude.
Jonesy? Farewell, my compliments, what I wanted.
Are you ready?
Boss, here's yours.
Parish, do you consciously ignore what I say to you? I don't want to be in a suite. Come on, let's go.
Okay, and mine. Come on. Hey! What, they're about to start? They're about to start. Get
the 2004 Mount Thomas Cup with Eustace to light up to a flyer from Oxford Miss.
Come on, Eustace, come on, number 7.
Is out making a line of 3.
Where is he?
Humpling back on the inside is Portview from Bromley. Is a little tight.
So is this second kid going to be okay?
They're optimistic.
Well, that's a blessing at least.
Hugh wasn't so keen to protect his babysitter this time. Since we got a better match on the funnel, Lani couldn't talk her way out of it.
Well, I hope you throw the book at her and that so-called barman.
Don't worry about that. They're looking at burglary, assault, theft, sale of alcohol to minors, and manslaughter.
You're lucky I can't get out of bed.
Oh, no.
That boy really fooled everyone, didn't he?
Chris, I'm really sorry about everything.
Really? Well, you can put it in writing then, can't you? So, who'd be running my pub then?
An ex-grim.
Jim Murchison?
What?
Don't worry, it's only until your barman gets back from overseas.
Hey, Chris wasn't mad, was she, about me giving Jim the inside info?
No, not mad.
Oh, good.
Mad doesn't begin to describe it, does it?
Oh, yeah, I'll just have a beer, thanks.
Yeah, I'll have a flaming Lamborghini. The boss is buying.
Since when?
Yeah, since you won the sweep.
I didn't buy a ticket.
Yeah, well, I bought 2 on your behalf, so that 5's mine, and then that should nearly cover the drinks.
Thought you'd be out enjoying the party.
Just trying to work out if the next few days will save me back.
Sorry.
Still the pain.
Yes, Suze, I'm on my way. Okay, bye. Chris, let's go to bed.
It's okay. We'll find him.
He's only 13 and he's a good boy. Usually it's these older kids that he's been hanging around with and giving them stupid ideas.
Lindsay's used to being home by himself.
It's only for a few hours after tea. He just watches the telly and pops himself to bed.
You still working at the pub?
Chris needs the help and we need the money.
And his best jacket's missing, you said?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like the old teenage party.
What's your step?
Lovely romantic setting.
It's disgusting. How could anyone call this enjoying themselves?
I think a few mums and dads will find their alcohol supplies would have been raided.
Yeah, well, it looks to me like this party is over. We'd always try back at the old dairy.
What's that?
Lindsay? Lindsay! Oh, God!
His clothes are soaked in alcohol.
Lindsay!
I've got a pulse, but he's hardly breathing. Get an ambulance.
Lindsay.
It's okay.
This is Mount Thomas, 206 to BKC. We request...
His blood alcohol's 0.3. 0.4 can kill you.
These older kids his son's been hanging out with, do you know their names?
No.
And the alcohol?
Oh, he's never done anything like this before.
Okay. You stay with your son, and we'll deal with this. The doc told me something else. He's got bruises on his wrists and arms, and abrasions to his soft palate and the inside of his cheeks.
That'd explain why the doc found abrasions in the inside of his mouth.
He's just a kid. Who would force this much alcohol down his throat?
Voice of the Golden West, 3SD, and huge influx of people coming into town for the annual Mount Thomas Cup. And now, with his early look at the event, here's Brian Martin.
Thanks, Bruce, and good morning to you. What a magnificent morning it is out here at the Mount Thomas Race Course. A hive of activity this morning. Leading trainers and owners and jockeys from all around Australia gathering for this wonderful event coming up.
Come on, Autumn Carnival.
And some of them
Off the sweep's a tradition.
Not around here, it isn't.
Well, it should be. Come on, boss. $1 a pony to make money.
Oh, come on, Joe. It'll need to be $5 to make it worthwhile.
No, not if we take 3 nags each.
How did you go last night?
1 bottle of vodka, force-fed.
Any leads?
No, but it's got to be the kids. They've been using that place as a party spot for weeks now.
If that's the case, why haven't we been stopping them?
Well, they haven't been doing any harm until now, boss. Just scoffing junk food and drinking lolly water.
It wasn't lolly water they forced down Lindsay Nottinger's gullet. I want whoever did this foul.
Might get some prints off the bottle in the funnel. Someone's mum could be missing a bit of kitchen equipment.
Yeah, well, I'll get them off to forensic buck, but you wouldn't hold your breath.
Any news on the boy?
He's stable, but he's still not awake.
Check in with the mother again. If she doesn't know who these older kids are, she might be able to point us at somebody who does.
Has he got a best mate? Sports team he plays on?
He skateboards, stuff like that.
Does he go down to the bowl?
He used to.